In the previous lecture, we introduced the derivative of logarithm and implicit function. Some problems also were taken. Now some more problems on differentiation of logarithm and implicit functions we'll discuss. Problem number 10. If log x plus y equal to log xy plus p, where p is constant, then prove that dy by dx is equal to minus y square upon x square. Given that log x plus y is equal to log x into y plus p, can be write log x plus y minus log xy is equal to p. By using logarithmic rules, this is the logarithm of quotient is equal to p. I can remove the logarithm, that is x plus y upon xy is equal to e raised to p. Further, we can simplify this. X plus x upon xy plus y upon xy is equal to e raised to p. It is 1 upon y plus 1 upon x is equal to e raised to p. Now differentiate with respect to x, we get minus 1 upon y square dy by dx minus 1 upon x square is equal to 0, because p is a constant, e raised to p is also constant, and therefore minus 1 upon y square dy by dx is equal to 1 upon x square, and finally dy by dx is minus y square upon x square is the required proof. So very simple example. So logarithmic function is one of the tool to find the derivative in the desired form. Next, example number 11. Next, example number 11. Log x cube minus y cube and x cube plus y cube to the base 10 is equal to 2. Then show that dy by dx is minus 99 x square upon 101 y square. Given log x cube minus y cube upon x cube plus y cube is equal to 2 to the base 10. To remove the logarithm, it will be x cube minus y cube upon x cube plus y cube is equal to 10 square, that is 100. Now by cross multiplication, x cube minus y cube is equal to 100x cube plus 100 y cube. This is nothing but 101 y cube is equal to 99 x cube. So y cube is equal to minus 99 upon 101 x cube. Differentiate with respect to x, we get 3y square dy by dx minus 99 upon 101 into 3x square. Cancel 3 from both the sides and rearrange the term. Dy by dx is equal to minus 9 upon 101 x square upon y square, and this complete the example. So this type of examples we have to prepare for CET also. Next example number 12. E raised to x plus e raised to y is equal to e raised to x plus y. Then show that dy by dx is equal to minus e raised to y minus x. Given e raised to x plus e raised to y is equal to e raised to x plus y. So call it as 1. Now differentiate with respect to x, we get e raised to x plus e raised to y into dy by dx. Derivative of e raised to x as it is into bracket derivative of x plus y is 1 plus dy by dx. This e raised to x plus e raised to y dy by dx is equal to e raised to x plus y plus e raised to x plus y dy by dx. Now collect these two terms together. Therefore, e raised to y minus e raised to x plus y dy by dx is equal to e raised to x plus y minus e raised to x. Now to obtain the required answer, I am going to use equation number 1. E raised to x plus y is e raised to x plus e raised to y. So from equation 1, e raised to x minus e raised to x minus e raised to y dy by dx is equal to e raised to x plus e raised to y minus e raised to x. So these two terms are cancelled. These two e raised to x minus e raised to y, sorry, these two terms are cancelled. So minus e raised to y dy by dx is equal to e raised to x is remaining here, and this is e raised to y. E raised to y minus e raised to x minus e raised to y. E raised to y cancels. So e raised to x remain as it is with minus sign. It is e raised to x will be cancelled, e raised to y. So dy by dx is equal to minus e raised to y upon e raised to x, and by the rules of indices, this is minus e raised to minus x. This is the required answer. Example number 13. X raised to y is equal to e raised to x minus y. Then show that dy by dx is log x 1 plus log x bracket square. Obviously log x is required, and both x and y, index and base, are the independent variable. So we have to take the logarithm on both sides. So logarithm is taken, simplify, collect 1 plus log x, the terms of dy by dy, and take differentiation y 1 plus log x because square is required. So we are going to apply quotient rule, and then finally the answer is dy by dx is equal to 1 plus log x. So example number 14. Y under root cos x plus under root cos x plus under root cos x plus dot 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 infinity. Then show that dy by dx is equal to sin x upon 1 minus 2y. Now what is given? Y is equal to under root cos x plus under root cos x plus under root cos x plus dot 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 infinity. Now obviously square root is there, so we are going to square. On squaring, it is y square cos x plus root cos x plus root cos x plus root cos x plus infinity. And you know that infinity plus infinity is again infinity. Therefore this y square is equal to cos x plus y. This is again the y. It is y square minus y is equal to cos x. Now differentiate with respect to x, 2y minus 1 dy by dx is equal to minus sin x. But in the required answer there is no minus sign, this will be right minus 1 minus 2y divided by dx is equal to minus sin x, and minus sign will be cancelled, and therefore divided by dx is sin x upon 1 minus 2y. This is the required answer. Very simple example. Next example of peptide similar to this. Given y is equal to under root log x plus log x plus log x plus infinity. On squaring, it will be y square log x plus under root log x plus under root log x plus infinity. And just like previous example, it will be y. So y square minus y is equal to log x. Differentiate with respect, just like previous example, no change. 2y minus 1 divided by x. It is a log, that's why 1 upon x. And previous example cos, that's why minus sign. So dy by dx is 1 upon x into bracket 2y minus 1. This complete the example for solving, find the differential equation, show that. Example number 16. Y is equal to x raised to infinity. Show that derivative is y square upon x into bracket 1 minus log y. Given y is equal to x raised to infinity. So this is x raised to y, because x raised to infinity is again y. Now taking log on both sides, log y is equal to y log x. Then differentiate with respect to x, we get 1 upon y dy by dx is equal to y upon x plus log x into dy by dx. So 1 upon y minus log x dy by dx is equal to y upon x. Now this is 1 upon y dy by dx, y upon x log x into dy by dx. Derivative of to prove log y is y. Okay, here log x is equal to log y upon y. So 1 upon y minus log y upon y, because in a required proof you want log y, not log x. So you should be remove log y. From this, log x is equal to log y upon y. So finally 1 minus log y upon y dy by dx is y upon x. And therefore dy by dx is this y into y is y square upon x into bracket 1 minus log y. Got it? So in the required proof, log y is required, not log x. So we should remove this log x, and this log x is log y upon y. We'll substitute here, and then you will get a required proof. This is problem number 16. And this pattern, last problem I'm taking, that is problem number 17. If e raised to y is equal to y raised to x, then show that dy by dx is log y square upon log y minus 1. Given e raised to y is equal to y raised to x, so obviously we have to use log on both sides. Taking log, it will be y is equal to x log y. Differentiate with respect to x, dy by dx is, sorry, this is log y square upon 1 minus log y. Y is differentiated, product rule, x upon y divided x plus log y, and the derivative of x is 1. Now bring these together. See, this is again x and y are not remain. From these, x upon y is equal to 1 upon log y. So we will substitute here. So dy by dx is equal to 1 upon log y dy by dx plus log y. By cross multiplication, which is log y dy by dx is equal to dy by dx plus log y square. So this is log y minus 1 divided by dx. It is log y square, and finally dy by dx is log y square upon log y minus 1. Now this is right. It is my mistake, sorry. We have to prove this log y square upon 1 minus log y. So I am going to conclude the problems on logarithmic function and implicit function. So there is no limitation, as I told you earlier. Derivative, we can solve so many examples. There are varieties of the examples. So I am conclude up to the 17 examples based on logarithmic function and implicit function. Next time, the lecture number, I think 7, 8, 9th lecture, we'll discuss more about that derivative of parametric functions and other things. Thank you very much.